And we are live. My Bluetooth is turned off. My volume is up. Welcome back to another video. My inspirational beings. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, thanks for going over to YouTube. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for the wonderful comments. I could just pause right there. Thank y'all for y'all wonderful comments. It's definitely appreciated. It means a lot. So I appreciate you. I love you. Thanks for going over to YouTube. Thanks for being on this journey with me. Thank you for loving yourself enough to watch these videos and other videos. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and share, comment, like, all that good stuff if you feel called to. It's greatly appreciated. All right, so this is part 2. If you caught yesterday's video, we did a little bit of housekeeping about the next couple of days. So today is part 2 of God Don't Care What You Did. But before we get started, you already know the deal. You are divine inspiration. I mean, you are a source of inspiration for your friends. You are a source of inspiration for your family. You are a source of inspiration for your community. You are a source of inspiration to every single person connected to you. Do you hear me? Never forget it. Let it simmer. Let it marinate. Let that thing get real good, juicy, and tender inside of your subconscious mind, because that's how we change habits, old habits, and patterns and behaviors. All right, so part 2 of God Don't Care What You Did. Come home. If you didn't catch that video last week, you can catch it if you feel called to. But today, we're going to dive in part 2. This is something that I say often, and I'm going to say it again. We all typically want the same thing out of life. Maybe not the same way. Maybe not the same version as everybody else, but typically we all really want the same things. We want to live comfortably, financially. We want love. We want community. We want to feel a part of something. We need family. We want support, encouragement, material things. Same thing, like, you know, we want a decent car to drive. We want something nice to roll up, pull up in. We want something nice to go lay our head down at night. You know, whatever you like. You know, you want the new shoes, you want the new watch, you want the new phone, you want the new this, you want the new that. Typically, we all want the same things in life, material-wise, okay? It's just the way that we go about it that makes all the difference in the world. So part 2, we're going to just jump right in. So a lot of times we think that we can find what we want quicker. Sometimes we feel like we are supposed to, you know, get out here and get what we want on our own. But the truth is this, is that it's somebody out there who, and this could apply to anybody. This can apply to myself at a certain age and stage of my life as well. But you just was at a point, or you are at a point where you tried everything. You know, you tried everything. You know God. You could probably know him better, but you just basically have been out in the world just saying, hey, I'm gonna take matters in my own hands. I'm gonna go get it the best way I know how. I'm gonna go get it the way that I was taught growing up. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But I'm here to tell you that everything that you could ever possibly want or think that you want, God got it for you. Like, your plan for your life and God's plan for your life is different. I mean, it's different. God's plan for our life, for your life, I mean, is above and beyond anything that you could ask or think or imagine or pray. So God knows what you need before you even ask. So his plan and what he wants to do for you and give you is beyond anything that you can do on your own. I'm telling you, like, we really sell ourselves short, man. We really be out here settling for less. I mean, we really be tolerating some BS way longer than we should. I'm telling you. Everything that you want, need, desire is on the other side with the Most High, period. Period. When you see people and they look like, they appear as if they are prospering in life, meaning they have the money, they have the cars, they have the homes, they have the jewelry, they have whatever it is, they still unhappy. At the end of the night, they're committing suicide, taking themselves out of here, bank account full of money, they want to die. So don't always look at material things as if that's prosperity, because true prosperity and true abundance and true wealth is more than material. It's an inside job. And I'm just grateful that you happen to be one of the lucky few who God is working on the inside. And then once, I mean, it's always going to be work done, but things are going to begin to manifest on your outside. Then God going to level you up. Once he start doing the work on the inside of you, that's when everything around you is going to begin to change. That's when you really level up. That's when you really start to improve. That's when people really could see the glow up on you. That's what it really means to level up. Don't be out here fooled by social media, because a picture, it can look real good on the outside. It can look real nice on the outside from a certain angle. But don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Because I'm just grateful just to even say, you know, that you happen to be one of the lucky few who get that work done on the inside. So then when your outside start to match up, start to line up, you know how to keep your blessings. You know how to keep the things that God done gifted you with. And that's another thing that we do when we out in the world. When we out in the world, you know, some people may come up. You know, they look like they done came up or they winning. But they don't have the wisdom to keep it. That's why if you ever seen somebody like, I mean, I don't know, you could know somebody personally, like easily, like it looked like, oh, they winning or they won or they made it. And then that thing flipped so fast, they right, Cortasia said, yep, they right back at the bottom. She know what I'm talking about. Very gifted young lady. That thing flipped they right back on the bottom because they don't have the wisdom. They don't have the wisdom to keep it. They don't have the wisdom to manage it. They don't have the wisdom. They don't have the wisdom to know how to navigate and how to maneuver through it and how to make decisions. They don't have the wisdom to do that. Only God, honestly, will give you not only your heart's desire, he'll give you the wisdom as to how to keep it for a long term. I don't want my life, and I don't want your life to look like the course of your lifespan. This is your lifespan, right? And it's like you started here and then you end here. And the way you end it is just a complete fail. Oh, thank you. It's not me at all God, but thank you. Yeah, definitely. That's basically what we talking about in this video is really God, because God really give us the gifts. He give us the talent. He give us the beauty. You got it all. Like he give it to us, the strength to overcome, to persevere. You know, we get knocked down, we get right back up. That's God. That's God's strength. Like I couldn't dare do nothing on my own strength. I'd have been balled up in the corner, overwhelmed, stressed out, upset, giving up, letting my circumstances get the best of me. But because of God's strength, I'm able to rise above it. You know what I'm saying? And just have that higher level of consciousness for real. Like to have the energy to do what I do on a day-to-day basis. That's another thing, you know. I know I'm kind of curving off, but hey, you got to say it. But even as mothers, like, you know, people don't really know how much stuff we do during the day. Like, have no idea. I mean, like, honestly, like, come on, like, sometimes I be looking and I be like, man, I don't know how I did that. Like, even to this day, like, I be just like, man, that ain't nothing but God. I don't know how I graduated from college. I really don't know. I had 3 kids. I was pregnant. I don't know how that happened. God, that's why. So, yeah, man, it's the truth. But, for real, back going over to the left though, for real, like, you know, it's people out here and they searching for the same thing that we searching for, except they searching for it on their own strength. They searching for it outside of God. They are searching for it in the world, and that's never a win. And most times it's a temporary success if they even reach that. It's temporary and it ain't gonna last. So, you know, like, I don't know who this video for, but for real, like, you know, you've been out there trying to move and trying to find things and use your own strength and use what you know from the world, what you was taught, and you trying to get the same thing that I'm trying to get, that other people trying to get. And it's like, you know, it's not gonna be the way that you want it. It's never a piece to it. Absolutely. Like, you know, for example, you know, you go out, you going out into the world like, you know, I need this money. I'm going to get this money. You go get the money. You finally got the money, but now, like she said, like Cortasia said, like, now your peace is disturbed. What did you have to do to go get that money? You know what I'm saying? Who did you have to cross? You know, like, who did you have to kill? You know, it's just all these things is like, and that's the society that we live in as well. Like, you know, we live in a society where it's like, go get it by any means necessary. Go get it. So you losing sleep. You ain't eating right. You not taking care of your body. You not taking a break. You not practicing self-care. You ain't going to get a massage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not going to your doctor's appointments. You not getting your well check visits. You not getting your vaccines or whatever. If you don't do that, that's cool too. But you not drinking enough water and you not doing this. And it's like, it's that mentality that you got to grind and go get it. I'm all for going to get it. I don't have a lazy bone in my body. So I get that. But when that contradicts my well-being, like my spiritual well-being or like my mental well-being, and that's just a whole nother topic by itself, mental health. But when that compromises those other areas, I'm off balance, I'm messed up, and the thing that I set out to do is being sabotaged. Because then, okay, it's all about the money. I go to work, I punch the clock, and, you know, I got 100 hours. I got 100 hours on my check. My check looking good. But I'm busted. My hair jacked up. But you know what I'm saying? This is just an example. I don't work that much. But just follow along with me if you can. It's just like, you know, okay, you focused on the money, you got the check, you got the 100 hours, you got the money in your account, but then you ain't take a shower in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, your hair all jacked up. You constipated because you ain't drinking enough water. That's a problem. And it's like, sometimes, and this is something that I'm learning right now, God he wants you to slow down and tune into him, because God will give you the wisdom. I'm telling you, God will give you the wisdom. You don't have to work all them hours at work, but God will give you what you need. He will provide for you. He will find a way to get that money to your bank account. You don't have to go run yourself in the ground. You ain't gotta go kill yourself with that mentality. I gotta go. No, you need to make sure, you need to go get it, but you need balance. And you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself in the process. Align your will with his will, for sure. Yes, absolutely. Like, that's the best thing. That's like the best thing you can possibly do. Because at the end of the day, I posted this scripture last week's video. God is so much higher than us. He's on such a higher level than us. His thinking is on such a higher level than ours. You know, like, he see the whole picture. He got the whole world in his hands. He see the whole picture. We only see in a blind spot. We only see what we can see. But what is faith? Faith is believing things that you cannot see. So it's like, trying to explain it, trying to break it down. It's simple. I'm trying to break it down as simple as I can. I'm not trying to say it like it's simple. So whoever watching this video, don't take offense as if what I'm talking about is simple, because it's not. You know, it takes time. It takes maturity. It takes a little minute to catch on. But as I was saying, you know, when you align, thank you, Cortasia, when you align your will with his will, it's like it's the best thing you could do, because he see things that you don't see. He make things happen that you don't understand, but then later you understand better by and by. Like, okay, I see why that happened the way it did. I see why I was supposed to get fired from that job, because then I was able to make more money over here, or start my business, or focus on my career, or whatever the case may be. It's just like, God, let God orchestrate that thing, because it's going to turn out much greater, much better, more prosperous. It's just going to be more of a success than you using, you know, doing what you want to do. And I mean, that's something I had to learn. She said, you don't have to do anything but stand still and know he is God. Thank you. I told y'all the girl is on fire. And that is one word. It's one word right there. Still. Just be still. Oh man, that right there. We about to open up a whole nother can of worms. Ooh, we about to open up a whole another can of worms, because it's like, you know, like I think I was in Target or something. I seen a journal said, be still. And I swear it's like that journal came and pulled me to it, and I got it or whatever. And I see it every day, because it's just a constant reminder that I don't have to figure this thing out on my own. I don't have to worry about how I'm about to do this, and how my dream about to come true, and how I'm about to do this for my family, and how I don't have to worry about that stuff. All I have to do is be still. It is hold still. Let God do that. This can apply to across the board. People putting their name on your mouth. That was another video. Every tongue that rises up against you shall be condemned. That's another video. If you didn't catch it, go catch it. We be wanting to clap back so fast. That's another thing. That's another way to be still. Like, it's no need to clap back. It's no need for you to get all out your hookup and be arguing with people and be trying to prove yourself. And you said this about me, and that's a lie, and that ain't true, and rumors, and it's just be still. When you a child of God, it's easy. He even tells us, my burden is light. His burden is so light. If you just let him be him, let God be God in your life, and just sit there. That's the most comforting feeling in the world. Is like you just being a child of God. It's like you don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to clap back at people. You don't have to argue and fight and get out of your peace and get out of your hookup. You don't have to do that. He gonna do that for you. Jesus didn't worry. He just prayed, and God orchestrated the steps. Absolutely. Absolutely. What did Jesus do? Jesus went to get some quiet time. Jesus went up on that mountain to get some peace and quiet. Same thing, like all the great leaders in the Bible who had to lead a group of people, they had to get away from them people. When the children of Israel was being led out of Egypt, leader had to go, I gotta go somewhere. I gotta isolate myself so that I can hear clearer from God, not from all this chaos over here. That's the truth. I'm telling you, it's the truth. It's like God got everything that you could possibly want. God got everything you could possibly need. God got everything you could possibly desire. And it's like, I'm gonna have to post this scripture today too. You know, God does exceedingly abundantly above anything that we could ask or think. That right there alone, boom, it just put the stamp right on that baby. It put the stamp. That one scripture, just boom. Just boom. That's it. So, I love y'all. This is so good, Sadie. You're so powerful. I appreciate you tuning in. You are powerful. I appreciate you because I can't get on these videos, y'all, and be on a live stream and don't have nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? If I have to, I would. Absolutely, I would. But man, this a we thing, not a me thing. I love you. I'm here for you. I encourage you. You guys are beautiful. You are light. You are divine inspiration. Don't let nobody dim your light. Man, don't let nobody rain on your parade. Be yourself. Be yourself. People gonna talk. That's what people do. Let them talk. So what? So what? People can't, a lot of times people can't handle, they can't handle all that pressure God put on the inside of you. It ain't on you, it's in you. And you ain't asked for it. You ain't asked God. You wasn't in a meeting with God saying, Lord, I want to be powerful. I want to be beautiful, Lord. I want to be talented and gifted. No, God did that. God did that. We ain't have no say so. So when people mad at you, say, hey, take it up with him. I ain't had nothing to do with this. I ain't had nothing to do with this. I'm here. I'm here. And as much as people want you to shut up and dim your light, you can't. It's impossible. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. I'm going to drop the link down in the comments for the YouTube channel. Go ahead, subscribe. This ain't a me thing. This is a we thing. We just getting started. This is only the beginning. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing these videos on live. So that's why I say go to the YouTube channel, because if it's not on here, it's definitely going to be on there, because I don't know how long I'm going to be going on live on Facebook and all that other stuff. But I love you guys. I thank you and I appreciate you. Keep your head above water, and we're going to dive in part 2 to the other video tomorrow. All right. Peace.